A very good morning to everyone. Uh, as we have started the program efficiency, the idea of the program efficiency, algorithm efficiency. Uh, Although we have completed this chapter, but there are some problems which we have to discuss. Which we have to discuss. So I'm going to start my programs where we will check the performance of a program, and this chapter is all about there are two methods by which we can check the efficiency of the program by having the space complexity and by having the time complexity. But this chapter is all over talking about the time complexity. Clear? So time complexity may, as already we have discussed, that there are three cases: the best case, the worst case, and the average case. So now there are some problems that how we are going to calculate the efficiency of a program. So we'll start from a simple program. Suppose that my first question is calculate the efficiency of the program. So here we have the calculate the efficiency of a program. Clear? Now starting with this one, first of all I'm going to start with a while loop, a simple while loop, and which is going to perform the iterations, and that will compute up to n. So I is less than equals to n. That is the condition right now. And then we'll start with the print, and that will print the value of I. Clear? And then there will be the simple increment of I equals to I plus 1. Now in that particular case, first of all, what to do? We have to assign the value of n. So first of all, I'm going to assign the value of n. So that will be int, and then input, and then enter the limit. Now, yes, first of all, we will import the module name as time. That is the compulsion part. And where to start my program? I will start my program from n equals to. So I start my timer from there. So start equals to time dot time. Then where my program is going to terminate, that is my termination line. So here I am going to end, as already we have discussed this one. So time dot time करेंगे, and then finally execution time. So here I'm going to print this one. Execution time is, what is my execution time? That will be, let's say that will be x, that will be end minus start. Okay, so here is my time, execution time, and now I'm going to run my program. So here is my output of the program, that it is asking me about my limit. So I'll pass 100. Now execution time is coming 0.6, means 1 by 6 part uh, of a second, that is printing over there. Now again, if I'm going to run my program, and we'll see, now I'm passing this 1000. Now obviously the time is going to increase, but we'll wait for a second, and then we'll see that how much time it has taken. Yes, 7 seconds approximately it has taken. So now again, if I'm going to pass a value like that is 5000, it will take a time. 7 seconds it is passing for 1000, so approximate 7 into 5, 35 seconds. That is my, that is my prediction only, but almost it will take a time. Now this loop is working from I equals to 1, and then it will print all the values from I equals to 1 up to n, and n is 5000, and then after that it will print the value. Yes, that was my expectation कि ये थोड़ा सा वेरिएशन है, but 34 second approximate, 34.5 second approximate it has taken to print the value. Clear? So this is the first program, that how we are going to check the execution time of a program. Now we'll discuss this one, and we'll see that how the program works when we are going to use the list. Okay, we'll check this one. If suppose that we have to define a list, we have to define a list, and that is the empty list right now. So here we have this empty list, and what we want, that we want to insert the element, and after insert the element we want to check that how many even and odd numbers are there over there. ठीक है, तो इसमें एक काम करेंगे. सबसे पहले लिस्ट में एलिमेंट्स को एंटर करते हैं. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल n इक्वल्स टू इंट input enter the limit. My program is that you have to enter the limit, and then there will be a list element which will check how many even and odd numbers are there. तो complexity को हम check करेंगे. So here we have this one. For I in range 1 comma n plus 1 comma plus 1. ठीक है, that is the one. Now I will check this one, and afterwards then we are going to check the, we are going to insert the values over there. So l dot append, that function we have to do, we have to assign over there, and I'm going to append the value of I. और we can say one thing, हम एक random function का भी use कर सकते हैं, और random function एक वैल्यू को असाइन कर देगा. विल चेक दिस वन. x इक्वल्स टू रैंडम डॉट रैंड इंट, एंड देन इट विल पास द वैल्यू. माय स्टार्टिंग वैल्यू विल बी व्हाट, दैट विल बी फ्रॉम 100, एंड देन माय फाइनल वैल्यू विल बी 4500. ठीक है, तो इनके बीच के नंबर्स को ये असाइन करेगा, एंड देन we are going to append x. So that is my program, and yes, I have to import my random function. Then afterwards, now program will check the length, the total number of even and odd numbers are there. So let's say my even number is e equals to 0 and o equals to again 0. Now we will start with this one. For I in L. ठीक है, for I in L, if I modulus 2 will give a remainder equals to 0, then there will be the increment in the E variable. Else there will be the increment in the O variable. ठीक है, so in this way this is going to work, and then finally it will print E and O. Print even, that is E, print odd, that is O, and finally it will print execution time of the program. So first of all I'm going to check this one, that whether this program is properly working or it is having some problem over there. So it is asking me about my limit. Okay, my limit is, let's say 100. So even numbers are 41 and odd numbers are 59. So that is working well. ठीक है. Now I'm going to set the execution time. So here I'm going to set my timer, whose starting value will be start equals to time dot time. ठीक है. And when it is going to print the value after this one, it will yes, after printing this loop statement, then it will have the end equals to time dot time. So यहाँ पे इसका end limit आ जाएगा. We can define the x by having the end minus start. ठीक है, and then finally we'll print the value execution time, and execution time. ठीक है. Now this what we have done. Now if I'm going to run my program, now it is asking me about my limit, and now I'm passing 1000. So almost this much of time it has taken. So अगर exponentially मैं limit को increase करता हूँ and I'm passing 5000, so obviously some time it will increase more. तो ये चलता रहेगा. और if I'm passing 50,000, Now it is computing also, and it is taking some time, so approximate time it has taken this way. So this is the possible way, student, at how we are going to check all these conditions. Clear? So now, so this is all about the finding the execution time if we have this list kind of element. Clear? Now we'll have one more one, that how to use the insertion और लीनियर सर्चिंग और बाइनरी सर्चिंग. तो मैं एक एग्जांपल लेता हूँ आपका इंसर्शन शॉर्टिंग का. इंसर्शन शॉर्टिंग इज बेसिकली अ मेथड. व्हाट इट डू, it basically search the element, sort the element, sorry, it basically sort the element, and sort the element in a way that first of all second position element is going to be select and then compare with the first one, and then swapping will be done. I'll take one example over there. Suppose that we have the element like 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. What it will do, first of all it will select this number, it will compare with the previous one, and if this current element will be smaller than this one, so both are going to interchange their position. Same will work for 30, then for 20, and then for 10. So this will go ahead in this way. Clear? So first of all my list element, so मैं इसको एक काम करता हूँ. First of all I'm going to highlight this one, print L. First of all I'm going to check whether my function is properly working or not. So here we have this one, enter my limit, I'm passing my limit as 50. Yeah, so these are the elements over there. Okay, fine, then we'll start with this one. इसको मैं थोड़ा short करता हूँ because it will take some time. So enter my limit, then yes, these are the elements over there. Now starting with this one, so I'm going to apply my I'm going to apply my logic behind the insertion sorting. So first of all, for I in range, and as we all know that we have to set these one. So first of all we have to compute the length. So length will be x equals to len of what? Len of L. Okay. Now it will start from 0. Not 0 but 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to check 4 comparisons. So I'm starting from 0, and then that will work up to n minus 1, and then plus 1 will be the increment order. Then we'll have this for j in range, that will start from I plus 1. Yes, that will start from I plus 1, but up to 0. Up to 0 it will work, and minus 1 will be the decrement order over there. You just check this one condition. पहले हम 40 को सिलेक्ट करेंगे, कंपेयर विद 50, एंड देन इफ दिस वन इज स्मॉलर देन दिस वन तो स्वैप करेंगे, लूप खत्म. देन आई इज गोइंग टू बी अपडेट बाय वैल्यू बाय 1, तो 1 पे चलेगा, फिर 20 पे, फिर 10 पे. तो ये कंडीशन चेक करेंगे दैट इफ L of L of j is smaller than L of j minus 1. ठीक है. So if this condition will be true, then what will happen, then both are going to interchange their position. So that means what? That means L of j की जगह पे, and we have this L of j minus 1. Then what will happen, in place of L of j minus 1 will be shifted, and in place of L of j, you just check the condition, L of j minus 1 जो वैल्यू है, मतलब जो फर्स्ट वैल्यू है, that will be shifted to the second value, and L of j जो है, that is the second value, that will be shifted to the first value. So that is the way how we are going to swap the condition. Clear? Now here we have to assign my timer. So timer will be, yes, that is starting from the main logic, start from here only. So here I am going to assign this one. So here we have this start equals to time dot time, and here we have this end equals to time dot time. Now x equals to end minus start. You can use end minus start plus 1 also, that will also work. Clear? Now print execution time, and that will print X. So now I'm going to run this one. It is asking me about my limit, so here is my 500 elements, and almost the execution time to short the element it has taken in this way. Now if I'm going to run the program second time, and my limit is 5000, first of all it will set the value, and afterwards then it will compute the execution time. Now it is taking some time to sort the elements. Ascending order में elements को sort कर रहा है. It will take some time because this nested loop is working in an order. So yes, it has taken approximate 16 seconds to sort the elements over there. We can take the exam, we can print the values also and how the sorting is being done over there. So here we have this one, print sorted. What are my sorted elements? My sorted elements are print L. Again I'm giving 500. So yes, it has taken a time. Short भी कर दिया होगा इसमें. Yes, short हो चुके हैं elements सारे. You just check it out. But now if I'm going to run the program for the approximate 5000 elements, so how it is going to respond? Just check it out. Now these are my elements. It will take some time to sort the elements, लेकिन सारे element ascending order में sort हो जाएंगे. Yes. Now these are my sorted elements, and it has taken approximate 17 seconds to sort the elements. Clear? So 17 सेकेंड में अगर सारे एलिमेंट असेंडिंग ऑर्डर में होंगे तो इट विल टेक लेस टाइम, so that is the best time. If every other element will be arranged in the descending order, that will be the worst time because it will take some more time. अगर मिक्सअप एलिमेंट्स होंगे तो ये एवरेज केस होगा because somewhere the swapping will be done and somewhere the swapping will not be done. Clear? So in this way we can check this one. So I hope these three programs are clear to you, that how the execution time of a program we can calculate. With a complex problem also we can calculate this one, and even there is a hint for the project. आप कुछ ऐसे प्रोजेक्ट्स को बना सकते हैं जो सेम टास्क को परफॉर्म करते हैं. You can calculate the execution time for the average case, best case and the worst case, and then you can plot the graph at the last. That you can do. Clear? So this is all about. So thank you everyone. I hope this topic is clear to everyone. Thank you.